Welcome to week 3 of the 2025 Shoals Wiffle Ball League season. We have the first place River Bandits against the second place Yard Goats in a rematch of last year's championship series. Last year saw the River Bandits finish up on top. We've got Johnny McDuffie on the mound for the River Bandits with rookie Corey Pounders up at the plate. Johnny was one of the best pitchers both last year and this season in the league. That's one out. Now we've got Jack Inman up to the plate. Jack Inman is an early candidate for MVP here in the 2025 season. He stepped up his game both on the mound and on the plate this year. This is his second season. Johnny throws mostly rise balls. Has a few other pitches he'll mix in. That is the second out. We've got Scott Ivey up to the plate. Scott is the manager for the Yard Goats. This is his third season, second with the Yard Goats. Scott started the Yard Goats last season in 2024 and led them to a second place finish. Scott is both one of the best pitchers and best hitters in the league and went into today as the all-time leading home run hitter of the Shoals Wiffle Ball League. He's tied for first in home runs in the 2025 season, along with the River Bandits' Seth Kennedy. That's strike 3. Now we're headed to the bottom of the first. So Jack Inman on the mound for the Yard Goats.
That Caleb, man. He wears glasses.
With Johnny McDuffie up to bat. Johnny hit over 600 last year in his rookie season. Oh. Johnny did not like that. That's a 69-mile-an-hour fastball to the face. That's one out. Now we've got Seth Kennedy up to the plate. This is Seth's rookie year with the River Bandits. He's quickly become one of the most dangerous hitters in the league. Seth so far has 5 home runs in 4 games. This is the first time this batter and this pitcher have faced each other. Looks like we got the first hit of the day. One out, runner on first with Caleb Jackson up to the plate. This is Caleb's third season in Shoals Wiffle Ball League, but his second season with the River Bandits. Seems like Caleb has been a ball magnet today. Looks like that is a walk. Shoals Wiffle Ball League is just 5 balls for a walk instead of the normal 4. Now I have Dylan Young up to the plate. This is also Dylan's rookie season and his second weekend. His first weekend, Dylan hit over 400. That is out number 2. 2 outs, runner on first and second. Now I have Zach Young up to the plate. Zach is also in his rookie season. He is the older brother of Dylan. That is strike 3 for the third out. We're now moving into the top of the second. The score is still 0-0. River Bandits have 1 hit. Yard Goats have no hits. Now have Cody Wigginton up to bat. Cody is one of the founders of the Shoals Wiffle Ball League. He is playing on his 3rd team in 3 years. Cody's also one of the all-time home run leaders. That's 1 out. With the Yard Goats leadoff man, Corey, back up to the plate.
You trip me when I'm running down first, so hell.
She beat you to first as 2 outs.
That's another strikeout for Johnny. That's 2 outs. With Jack back up at the plate.
You got a good swing.
Oh! Hit.
That's another strikeout for Johnny, and that's 3 outs going into the bottom of the second inning. We have Johnny back up at the plate. Caleb Jack still on the mound. Score still 0-0. And that's one out there.
Last time I did that pitch went to trees, so I thought I'd watch one.
With Seth Kennedy back up to the plate. The River Bandits have won the last 2 championships, but they're also the only team in the league that had to replace an all-league. They actually had to replace 2 all-league players from last season. Both former MVP Robbie Frainer and Jordan Thornton are both not able to play this season. But it seems like the River Bandits were able to reload with players like Seth here at the plate, along with Johnny's older brother, Jacob McDuffie, as well. It is tough to replace a player like Robbie Frainer, MVP from the first season. That's a walk. With Caleb Jackson back up to the plate. Caleb was actually involved in the first and only trade in league history last season. He was traded from Whackin' Plastic to the River Bandits for draft picks. In order to complete a trade in this league, both teams have to agree, as well as all of the players involved. That's another walk. Got runners at first and second with one out, with Dylan Young back up to the plate. That is strike 3, 2 outs. Now have David Ferris up to the plate, the manager for the River Bandits. David, not known for his hitting or his pitching or his fielding or his base running. And no surprise, David strikes out for the third out. We're now moving to the top of the third with the score still 0-0. Scott Ivy up to bat with Johnny McDuffie still on the mound. Normal games last 3 innings. If there is a tie at the end of 3, an extra inning can be played. Great pitch by Johnny. And that's a walk. Cody Wigginton back up to the plate. Cody's been the only one to hit the ball off of Johnny this game.
Legend. I know I'm gonna try it. Is that okay? Can I try it? I'll try it one time.
That's another strikeout for Johnny. Corey back up to the plate. Strike 3, and the second out of the inning. Got Jack, the Yard Goats pitcher, up for a pitcher versus pitcher battle. Johnny has yet to give up a hit. And Jack has only given up 1. That's strike 3. For the third out, we're now moving to the bottom of the third inning with the score still tied 0-0. With pitcher Johnny McDuffie up to bat. Johnny has the power and ability to end the game with 1 swing. Another strikeout for Jack. Was that no? That's a walk. With Seth Kennedy back up to the plate. Again, Seth has hit 5 home runs in 4 games. With no outs. And Johnny on first. In the bottom of the third inning. Seth also has the ability to end the game here with one swing. He gets a hold of one. Oh! What a play from Scott. Potentially a game-saving play right there. See if we can get a replay on that. Seth did get a hold of one. That would have ended the game had Scott not saved the game right here. Almost doubled Johnny up as well. Wow. That might be the play of the year so far defensively. Be hard to top that one. So Johnny tagged up. He is now on second. We've got one out with Caleb Jackson up to bat. Caleb has hit, I believe, 3 home runs in his career. That's the second out of the inning with Dylan Young back up to bat. In a big spot. 2 outs, runner on second. Jack thought he swung there. The table said no. Definitely swung there. Now going to the 4th inning. In the 4th inning, we start with 1 out and a runner on second. If no one scores here, this will be the last inning and the game will end in a tie. I have Cody Wigginton back up to the plate.
He did, huh? I seen a little bias on that one.
That was strike 3 for the second out. Now it's a River Bandits chance. Start with 1 out. David Ferris up at the plate. Jack is dialed in. David probably does not have the ability to end this with 1 swing, especially one like that. So we got 2 outs with Johnny up to the plate.
I keep gearing up for it.
Johnny's going to have to wear a helmet next game. That's a walk. That brings up Seth back up to the plate. Seth is the only one to make good contact against Jack. Last inning, if you remember, Seth hit one that could have ended the game without a great play from Scott. Solid contact again from Seth. And that's a walk. So we've got bases loaded with 2 outs because we started the inning with 1 out already with Caleb Jackson up to the plate. Caleb was in a similar spot against these Yard Goats last year and hit a grand slam. That is out number 3. So this game will finish in a 0-0 tie against the first team River Bandits and second Yard Goats.